What is going on, you guys? This is All Day Any Day 1 on the PS4, and I'm going to be giving you another Defiance 2050 video. So with this video, I'm going to be showcasing you the weapons, your prototype weapons, the ones that you can unlock from your zone pursuits. The only one I will not be able to show you is the beacon sniper, unfortunately, because that pursuit is not working at the moment for some reason. So I'll show you why. So the way you get your prototype weapons in the first place is you go to your pursuits, go to zones, and then you have to complete the exploration. You have to complete all 6 of these explorations. So normally the first one will be discovering all the areas, and then the ones in the middle will be completing certain side quests, and then the fourth one, or the one that's closest to the last, is going to be finding the data recorders. And then the last one is going to just show you what prototype weapon you're going to unlock. So the beacon sniper comes from Marin. I've completed all the side quests. I've even completed all these ones, but it isn't available for some reason, or it isn't marking them for me. So that was a big that hurt a lot. So yeah, I'd be missing out on that. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and show you each weapon. So the first one that I'm going to be showing you is the E-Rep Reputation, or Retribution. So with E-Rep Retribution, I'm going to equip it. So this is what the gun looks like. It looks like a sniper, but it's an assault rifle. It's a semi-auto. So what it does is it focuses heavy on your critical spots, and it does fire damage as well. So that means it does more damage to enemies' health, but also it won't be doing as much damage to the enemy's shield or armor. But since it does heavy amounts of crit damage, or it's focused on the enemy's weak points, then you can still pretty much melt any enemy with this weapon if you're hitting their weak spots. So this is what it would look like when you're aiming with it. So it is a scope, and it is a single shot, but it's pretty fast fire rate, and the reload isn't too bad, and Hipfire isn't too bad either. It's pretty accurate Hipfire. And it's, at first I didn't really like the weapon because it is a semi-auto, but I grew with it and ended up really liking it. So the next weapon you're going to be getting is the M212 Demon. And also the E-Rep Retribution, you get that from the first zone. You get that from the first zone pursuit, which is called Mount Tam. The second one, the M212 Demon, is from Madeira. So the M212 is a pistol. It has 8 shots in the mag, but it uses up 2 per shot. And when you shoot 2 of them, you do double damage, which is really nice. And it's also heavy on crits. So this is what the gun looks like. And then for the description, it says few remain of these dual barrel .45 caliber semi-automatic pistols specifically designed for EMC special forces and senior officers. They are highly desired for their superior stopping power. This pistol is pretty much like a shotgun or a sniper. It hits incredibly hard. So what I would highly recommend is, if you can, make sure you get the crit multiplier. If you already have a critical multiplier, then try to get a I want to say damage increase. If not, then get fire rate or reload, because the fire rate on this weapon is pretty slow, so having increased fire rate and reload speed on this is going to help a lot. But a crit multiplier is definitely something you would definitely want to try to get on this pistol. But it's not slow, but the recoil on it is pretty heavy. And like I said, you only do get 4 shots, so you do want to make it count. But the good thing about Defiance on console is there's aim assist and auto aim. So as long as you aim at, or use your aim button on the enemy and then kind of look up a little, you can pretty much quick scope, or quote unquote quick scope, with these pistol. So the next weapon we're going to go ahead and look at is going to be That's That. So That's That is one of the most absolute best prototype weapons in the game, in my opinion. I use this rocket so much. That's how I was able to level up my rocket weapon mastery. It was at level 1 because I didn't use rockets as much, but this got it to 6 so fast. And I also maxed it out as well. It's 25 out of 25. But this rocket has I think it's got the fastest velocity out of all the rockets. The blast radius isn't that high, but it has a high amount of damage too though. You can one-shot a lot of enemies, and I don't want to make it cancerous or whatever, but it is super powerful in PvP. If you can get a direct hit on someone in PvP with this, it's nearly a one-shot. It's more than likely going to be a one-shot unless they're a guardian and they have their damage reductions on. But if they're a guardian and you get hit by this, your shield is gone and half your health is already gone too. The reload speed on this is pretty decent. It's not too long, but then again, I also have the reload stat on here, the reload bonus. So that's another reason why my reload speed isn't too bad. But the blast radius isn't too great. That's why you would want to increase the blast radius on this weapon, which is what I had already said. And then it is also a one-shot thing, a one-shot rocket. You don't get to shoot multiple rockets before you reload, so you shoot it and then you reload, you shoot it and reload. So this is what it would look like. This is the same rocket that Torque has. What I was really hoping with this rocket though was it would fire 5 projectiles like his rocket does, but since it doesn't, I can't even turn it. Yeah, so since it doesn't, you know, it's fine. It's still a really strong rocket though. So this is the rocket. I'm gonna just shoot it at that tree over there. As you can see, the velocity is so fast. Like most other rockets would take maybe like a second and a half, maybe 2 seconds to hit that tree, but this one just fires so fast. And then the next one, which is the last one, is Shandu's Vengeance. So you get Shandu's Vengeance from San Francisco. You get that from, I believe, I forgot what it was called. You get that rocket from Sausalito Zone Pursuit, and then you get the Vengeance from San Francisco. So the Vengeance isn't a bad, it's not a bad shotgun. It's pretty strong, or it's a very strong shotgun. It's a charged shotgun. It's like one of those, I forgot what it was on the original Defiance, where the shotgun would charge, but it's just like that. That's exactly what it is. The fire rate is pretty good on it if you were to just shoot it without having to charge it, but if you charged it to all 5 charges, then it does it hits a lot harder, and it hits more, shoots more, I guess, bullets, I suppose. The shotgun also has I forgot what modified that is, what element it is, but with that element, it lets you shoot past enemy shield. So you will do damage to enemy shields, but you'll do damage to their health as well. So it's not going to be a lot of damage to the shield because it's not electricity. Electricity does more damage to shields, but you do both damage to shield and health, which is really nice with the shotgun, or with that element type. And then yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you. Oh yeah, well, I need to show you the preview, what it looks like. So it looks pretty nice. I actually really like how it looks. It looks like an assault rifle, to be honest. So here's the Hipfire when you're zoomed out like a regular shotgun. Here, let me aim at something. Aim at the wall. And then here's when you scope in. And it doesn't take too long, so it's 4 charges. As you see, all those pellets were just from that one shot. This is just from a single shot. So you can shoot multiple times without charging it, or you can just charge it all the way and shoot. The reload speed isn't too bad either. Now, once the beacon is fixed, once the pursuit for me is fixed for the beacon, I will be making a video showing that one as well, but it would just be a separate video on its own. But yeah, I think out of the prototypes that I've showed you, the ones that I would highly recommend getting would be the one from Mount Tam and Sausalito. So it would be the E-Rep Retribution, and it's a really easy one to get. And then Sausalito is another, or that is the other one I would highly recommend getting. If that, you know, I mean, eventually you're going to want to get all of them so you can get the pursuits done, but those two I would definitely try to get or focus on. And yeah, that's pretty much it with this video. If this helped you out at all, or gave you any ideas of anything, then hit that like button and subscribe. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know down in the comment section. and hopefully I can help you out. And yes, there are other prototype weapons. Before I end the video, there are other prototype weapons. So actually, let me go to the weapons. And these prototype weapons, I know you can get it from different enemy types, so these are all the different ones. You have the Gore Auger, Venom Splitter, Atomizer, Continuum, and Bonesaw. So I'm not sure what Bonesaw, the weapon is for Bonesaw, but I do know that the Venom Splitter, I think Venom Splitter is a detonator, it's a grenade launcher. And then I think Atomizer is a SMG. I'm not 100% sure though. But you get the Gore Auger from 99ers, and then so you would have to fight 99ers or do the 99ers arc break or arc fall, siege, whatever. And then Venom Splitter, you get this from fighting the bugs. I forgot what they're called. Hellbugs. That's what they're called. Yeah, so you get this one from Hellbugs. There's a higher chance of getting it from the Arcfall ones, the Arcfall Hellbug ones, or Destructions. And then Atomizer, you get this from Scrappers, so you probably have a higher chance from getting the Atomizer from the Scrapper Arcfall. So Arcfalls in general, each faction, enemy faction has a Arcfall pretty much, or Arc Break. And then Continuum, you get this one from the Dark Matter. And Bonesaw, you get this one from Raiders. So anyways, that's pretty much it with this video. Like I said, if this helps you out at all, let me know down in the comment section. If you have any questions, also let me know down in the comment section. And that's it. This is All Day Any Day 1 on the PS4. Have a good day, good night, and peace.